Back at it. We are packed to the gills. Do not have enough room in here. Too many cars, and none of them can get done because we don't have parts. Super frustrating day today. Monday, I had really looked forward to coming back today. It was not the kind of day I wanted to have, though nobody died, so that's good. 545, we got those curved front control arms, the trailing links as they call them, and those are installed. Torqued out here at the ball joint. E60 ball joints just seem to pop right out, no problem. On the couple M5s I've worked on, and both the 545 and the 550 I've done, you take the nut off, counter hold the stud of the ball joint, take the nut off, and then you just push it and pop, it comes right out of the carrier. Meanwhile, on the E39, you can sit there and beat the hell out of that thing for like an hour before it comes out. I don't know what the difference is. And this car has been in a corrosive environment as well. So curved arms done, not yet torqued over here, because then we get the straight arms, or we're looking at the straight arms, and they look like shit. They're original. The inner bushings are all torn up, and there was a little bit of play in them. So these are totally shot. I could take this and take it right out if I didn't just wash my hands not long ago. And that's dicked. So all new forefront control arms. Straight ones are coming tomorrow, so they will go in tomorrow. That will free up this lift again. Tie rods are okay, so that's good. We took off this cover and found this rat's nest. Look at this. All of this crap for a hydraulic front sway bar. Like, who needed that? Who the hell needed that? Like, M Division, the first thing they do is get rid of it because it's garbage. This is totally a gimmick selling feature for people buying these things. Look at the complication, the added expense and engineering, and every single one of those fixtures is a future $2,000 leak, right? Every pump is a future $3,000 pump. So, wow. Even gets its own fender liner with a little trap door. At least they did that. So when it fails, you don't have to take the whole fender liner out. So a little bit of progress there. Then we look back up in here. You're not going to see it, but when this engine was rebuilt, the yokel who did that decided to not thread in a few bolts on some of the pollutant control pipes on the back of the head, including a oil valley, what do they call those? Like the oil galley plug. So that's leaking and ending up on the header and then smoking. So we're going to have to take off the exhaust, the drive shaft, lower the transmission down, go up there, put some thread sealant on it, figure out why that's leaking. Additionally, we found out that the headlight level sensor arm, where is it? Oh, they've taken it out completely. So it's got this big bracket on it, and it sandwiches in between the front subframe and one of the bolts that goes through for the control arms. And this was not sandwiched in there as it should be. It was just sitting up on top of the steering gearbox cover, which is that plastic piece of trim right there. So while it was connected to the sensor and while it was plugged in, it was just pinched all the way down, and that would explain why the headlights were pointed at the ground when we got this car and why I had to level them up. So now that we're going to fix that, I imagine they're going to be up way too high and I will have to level them again. The underlying theme on this car is everything we do, we find another 10 things that were screwed up by the guys that built the engine. It's a long list now, it's disappointing. But we are making progress very slowly but surely. So King Kong here, the transmission is done and ready for pickup. I think that's my day tomorrow to go and retrieve that. The 01 Silverstone, we put in the ABS module today. So far the codes have disappeared, so that's a good sign. We're waiting on more parts. We got to get those rear fender liners in and get it smogged. 02 Le Mans, still waiting for rear wheels. This guy, so we redid the rear links, put the Dynon sway bar in, the unicorn reins up front. Just drove it a tiny bit today. Can't really tell if anything is much better or not. So this will have to get some more miles in the upcoming days. Mine isn't here because tomorrow is supposed to rain. This is a local client's car who's coming in for a flex disc shifter carrier rebuild, oil change, kind of a small service compared to most of these other cars. And it is a fully loaded Le Mans 2000. I think this is a 2. I haven't even looked at this and checked it in yet. 503, wow, that's really late. CF 93870. So, and it needs M5 floor mats. Those are not M5 floor mats. Then we've got old Bouncy, which isn't very bouncy without any struts in it right now. The new ones are coming in tomorrow by the end of the day. And we have 3 of the 4 door lock actuators and door panels put back together. We're making progress on that one. We're really getting close. And the F10's still chilling. So that's what's going on. We desperately need to get some cars out of here or find a way to get more cars in here somehow and more stuff in here. There's just crap everywhere. Stressful. I'm gonna do some emails, see if I can collect some money from people and get the hell out of here. Oh, tired on Monday night. I got up too early today. I woke up, could not fall back asleep. Work brain was going, so I started that whole thing. The end of the day, we watched Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood, 1979 tonight. After the weekend in San Francisco, that was kind of on my mind. I haven't seen that in a few years, so I watched that with Mike and my dad. Had dinner here at the house, nothing special. Relaxed for a little bit, did some laundry. I've got to do some, I got to fold some shit out of the dryer. No, it's in the washer still. Move it to the dryer, then fold some shit tonight. Tomorrow, I think I'm headed up to Los Angeles again to pick up the transmission that is now done for Kong's car, which will be awesome because I am tired of pushing that thing in and out every day. It's in the way, he wants it back, and I want my money. So we're gonna work on that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go and get it and stop on the way and pick up money from the guy because he wants to pay in cash and I need the money to pay for the transmission. It's a pain in the ass. Anyways, we'll just keep today short. Tomorrow's gonna be Tuesday, it's gonna be a rain day, and I've got a very fast rental car here. I can't wait to drive it to LA. Good night.